Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. My name is Martin and I'm going to be reviewing a new stock for you today that I haven't talked here before. It is Intel, and I do think that it has a big potential to increase your money looking forward. It is a chip company. It does make semiconductors, and as you know, right now we are in the chip shortage. So I definitely think it's one of the stocks to look into. But before we get into that, if you can please give me that thumbs up, the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. And but we are going to be talking about this stock, Intel. It is ticker INTC stock. And this is from Investor Place. The title of this article is Intel is starting to look like a value. The next stop, about $67. So the Intel stock could be worth about 26% more than it is right now. And that is when you do look at its free cash flow projections and when you compare it to the other chip makers out there, such as AMD stock. So this is one of the stocks I did want to look at. Now, I did previously mention that we are having a worldwide chip shortage, and we do have a lot of companies out there that are really pushing to get this out. Intel is being one of them. Now, most recently, Intel has partnered with NIO. They have been making their Mobileye technology, which is for the autonomous driving. It is currently in the NIO, the ES8, their luxury SUV that is a #1 seller in China. And it's also a #1 seller and will be selling in the European Union, the European market, specifically NIO Norway. Just did start selling these SUV vehicles there in Norway. And so Intel, I think, is going to do very good. And moving forward, it has a really nice balance sheet and looks like it will be a very nice stock moving forward. So I did want to mention this and talk to you about this. We will be talking about the stock price as it is now and any future stock price predictions. So as I mentioned, we do have a lot of free cash flow estimates for Intel. It has reported its quarterly numbers on July 22nd for the second fiscal year. And the biggest thing that we did notice, according to this analyst, is that we did see a huge free cash flow, so FCF production. And so this is showing that this stock could be pushing and could be worth up to $67.50, which is about a 27% upside from now. Now, where this is very important for Intel is that the company itself is projecting that it will be producing about $11 billion of free cash flow during this year, the year 2021. And it is going to be actually a lot more than they previously has stated. Intel also projects that it will be producing $73.5 billion in non-GAAP revenue. So what this means is it will be forecasting that it will have about 15% margin of its free cash flow. Now, according to this analyst, it does look like Intel's free cash flow estimate of $11 billion is about 4% of its target market value. And so this does look like it does have a potential gain of about 26.5% over its present value. So according to this analyst, it does look like Intel stock should be at about $67, which is a lot higher than the projected price of $53.57 that it is right now. And it does have that potential of being valued up to $67, which will give you a very nice increase and a very nice chance to get a higher price on your stock. Now, I did mention briefly that Intel is part of NIO, and so I did want to bring this other article out from Seeking Alpha. It is titled that Intel is bringing NIO-based Robotaxis now to Europe, which will give it an additional $115 billion opportunity. So as you know, Intel does use the Mobileye technology in the NIO vehicle, and it looks like that Europe will be using, specifically in Munich, Germany, and in Tel Aviv in the year 2022. They are planning on making these robo-taxis that can be delivering people around. And this will be a huge growth for the company, both for NIO and Intel, because this will be a joint venture. So according to this article, Intel Mobileye will be using the 6-person Mobileye drive autonomous vehicle, which will be using the ES8 of NIO, that's made by NIO, and it is going to be operating under a new name, under a new branding called MoovitAV branding. It's, like I mentioned, initially going to start in Munich and Tel Aviv in the year 2022. So this will be a very big combined venture for these two companies, Intel and NIO. And this will be causing a lot of revenue for both of these companies, in my opinion. We are also going to be seeing a lot more growth. There is expected that this could grow 5 times over the next decade when these two companies do work together on creating this autonomous driving vehicle system in Europe. So currently, Intel, the company, does have that Mobileye technology, and it is right now currently #1 position in autonomous driving systems that are out there right now. So it is a leader in off-the-shelf autonomous driving systems, and it also encourages other automakers to supply this so that they can put it in their vehicles as well. So Intel is not only making these semiconductor chips, which is big shortage right now, they are starting to venture and look into other ventures, specifically this robo-taxi with the NIO vehicle. Now, the company that it will be working under is called the MoovitAV. It is announcing that it will be combining that Mobileye with the announcement of making the first commercial autonomous driving system with the Mobileye drive system. So here, as I mentioned, you can see the NIO, the ES8 vehicle that is going to be debuting in the first robo-taxi operation that they did call the Mobileye AV. So as you have seen, Intel is just producing the semiconductor chips. Also, it is working on autonomous driving. It will be partnering up with the NIO brand to be creating a new brand called MoovitAV, which will be its AV, which will be the autonomous robo-driving system. It's first going to be delivering these in Munich in Germany. So it is going to the European market and also Tel Aviv. So this will be planned for the next year, 2022. And I think it will have a very nice chance to get this stock moving, as it will give it a really nice catalyst. Now, looking at the Intel stock, just in the past one day, we have seen that the stock did close the end of the day at $53.84. It did start off pretty much about the same amount, $53.81, and we ended the day at about the same. So we pretty much were trading just flat, trading sideways on this stock. But if you look in the past 5 days, we did have a low, again, that $53. The highest that we ever reached in the past week was $54.75. So again, pretty much trading very, very sideways, not really any big increases or dips. Now, if you have seen in the past week, we have seen all the markets as a whole trending downwards. So this is nice to see that Intel stock is not dropping. And let's look at the past month. The past month, we are just a little bit in the red, but 0.5% is really nothing to worry about. The lowest, again, that we have reached is $52. The highest we reached is $54. So again, pretty much trading sideways on this stock. Now, going back 6 months, we are down about 15%, and this is where I see a buying opportunity, in my opinion, and especially with this news coming out that Intel and its Mobileye technology now is going to be in NIO, and it has been in NIO, but now we'll be working towards having that robo-taxi starting in Munich in Germany and in Tel Aviv in the year 2022, which does give it that nice opportunity and a nice increased growth in this stock. But let's take a look. It looks like the highest that we were in this stock was on April 9th. We were trading at that $68.26. So we are at the lowest point that we have been in the 6 months, we did have that high. So we are buying it at this low, at this 15% discount, again, in my opinion. Now, if we go back year to date, we did start off the year on January 4th at $49.67. So again, we have not really had that big push, that big increase. The biggest increase that we had was back on April 9th, where it was a nice 37% upside from its start of the year. But we have lost a lot of that from April 9th all the way until now, is a 21.77% downside. So this is a good buying opportunity, again, in my own opinion, given that these new news is coming out. It's the chip shortages are there, and they are still going to hang around for that year, I do suspect. But Intel is also looking at Mobileye in this good technology. Now, just to show you the stock price forecast, according to Tip Ranks, we did have about 26 analysts review this. The 26 analysts, 9 of these gave it a buy, 10 a hold, 7 a sell. And so right now, the Tip Ranks analyst consensus is to hold this stock right now. Now, it does have a price target in the next 12 months to go up to $61.14. So from right now, it is an upside about 13.5%. But I did want to show you the whole analysis here, because if we look at all the analysts out there, the highest price target is that $85. The lowest price target is $40. So again, I do want to just make sure you're aware of that. Right now, we are at $53.84. And so again, if you do look at that lowest price target in Tip Ranks, there is still a potential that you could go down on this stock and could use your money. So please do your own due diligence before purchasing this stock or any other stock. But again, looking at all the free cash flow estimates, it could be worth as least as $67.50, which would give us about a 26.5% upside from now. So I do think that, again, this is a potential stock to look at. It is in the chip shortage market. It does make semiconductor chips, which are in very high demand right now. And it also has that component of the advanced technology, the autonomous driving technology that is very, very important and will be the future moving forward. So I do definitely think Intel has a potential as a company. And I really like that news there that it is going to be with NIO and using its NIO products for that Robotaxi in Europe moving forward. So I hope you like this video. If you can, please give me that thumbs up, the like button. It'll be shared with others. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for all your support. Continue to please share this video with your friends, family, coworkers, that next door neighbor. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.